relationship play, not a tech play. If you can get a client, you talk to a realtor about being able to track a client long term and look for buying behavior. So once they get somebody in the platform, all you're doing is looking for spikes in buying behavior. So we bring agents in and talk to them about it and say, if you can get, the whole deal is one person a day, 30 people in 30 days. 30 people in 30 days, 6 of those people will exude buying behavior, and you can spend your time with those 6. So I would say on an average open house, if you go to an open house and you talk to 4 to 6 or 10 people, whatever that number is, if you got half of them to download the app, and so that's 4 people. Of that, 4 people come, Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday of that next week, who are you following back up with? The average agent won't follow up with any of them. But if 2 or 3 of those people are exuding buying behavior, and you can have a specific conversation about buying behavior, it's easy. So to say, oh, I see that you're enjoying the app, you've looked at this many houses or you've logged in this many times, it just changes the way that they create their communication. So rather than stretching and trying to create a real estate conversation, they have something to have a real estate conversation around each time. So the play is a relationship play, not a tech play. We use the tech to be able to have a relationship play, and that's how they move their business forward. Same happens with our loan officers. For a loan officer to reach out to an agent sometimes can be awkward. How do I create a conversation with the agent where I'm relevant? Well, if you call and say this person's looking at a whole bunch of properties, or this person wants to have a showing, or it gives them a real estate related conversation to start as they pick the phone up to call that realtor. So it motivates the LO, it motivates the realtor to reach out to the client stays engaged, it takes them off of Zillow and gets them out of in front of everybody else. So there's 2 or 3 different angles within it. Specifically how I do it, I go in and get the agent to log into their MLS. I take that, the URL, or the launch code for the app, and embed it in the signature line of their template for their MLS searches. So every time they set a client up on an MLS search, it automatically says, if you're going to go mobile, download my mobile app. So if they never give it to a client, ever, every single time they set someone up on a search, it's embedded. And then the people organically download it daily. And the agent's like, where are all these people coming from? How do they get my app? Well, I've already set them up for success from the very beginning.
So that app is connected to the realtor, or is it just you? How do you know that it's agent A or agent B?
Singularly isolated for each agent. And when the app opens, no matter what button they push, they can't ever get away from that agent. And then that agent, the client can share it, the agent can share it, and it shares in legacy tied to that agent.
Okay.
And tied to us, obviously. So the other part of it
does it overwrite?
No.
Because that's our problem with the Fairway app. If one of my loan officers' agent has the Fairway app, and then you talk to them and send it to them, and they think they're just getting another one, it overwrites the first one. So no. So we have local LOs overwriting each other's apps all the time.
So the client is always tied to you, and the clients that they put on it are always tied to you, and they can't ever escape. They can never get away from you once they're connected to you. So if you give the app to a client, and I meet the client or the realtor, I can't ever get it changed. It always stays tied to you.
Right.
But really, that's
future clients is the concern, because our Fairway app does that.
Absolutely.
So I like that better.
Yeah, way better.
So does the HomeScout sits within our Fairway app?
Yes. So that'll be interesting how that works now. It's now embedded in Fairway. So if you're an agent and you have HomeScout, and I set you up on Fairway, it automatically links all of your analytics on the HomeScout into Fairway Now. And when the client's in Fairway Now and start searching for homes, you see the analytics on the back end, and so do I as the LO.
Really?
Right.
That's amazing.
So it allows everything to kind of be interconnected. We also embed it in our CRM. So you're my agent. In our CRM, I tie it off to you. I tie your HPM codes off in it. And then everything that I communicate with my client, I invite them to download the app. When they download the app, they download your app. And so, again, we're pushing everybody back into that search technology so that they're not
it's like the hub.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so that's the HomeScout piece, the search piece. The back end piece, the secondary piece is
sold.
Yeah, sold home alert. That's it. So the sold home alert They had a competition when I went to EMT the first time, and I wound up putting 24,000 people in that in 12 months, which is what we send out every month now. So we send out 24,000 of those a month, a little over now.
That system sends it, or you have to send it through your own CRM?
They do it on their own. They send it.
Okay.
And as soon as somebody engages with it, it sends me back a hot alert, and then we know to reach out to them.
That's amazing.
So it just churns in the background every month, and then people call us on it. So it's like HomeBot. HomeBot's a little bit fancier, but this is all one piece as opposed to HomeBot, list reports, having 3 or 4 different pieces.
Okay. Can we do a Zoom
Yes.
settings, and then you can share your screen and
Absolutely.
we can... Okay, I would love to do that when I get back.
I have a lot of different platforms. I have different LOs, and then we have a big team. I've got one brokerage on their own platform. Every new agent that goes into the brokerage, they send over, and I meet every new agent, and then I put them on HomeScout, and that's how they launch their business.
Yeah.
And we did $10 million with that brokerage this last year. Just one group of people. So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Good referring partner.
Thank you guys.
I would call it.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting
Nice
you.
meeting you.
Can I have your card?
Yes.
Steve Walker, right?
Yep. You know what, Bill, I'm
Steve
going to
Walker.
send you my B card.
Thanks. Thank you very much, Steve, and thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
And I'll get all these things from you guys. Thank you.